That classic American spirit that, it's not just patriotism, it's a mindset. It's a stubborn belief that anything is possible, that if you hit a wall, you will find a way over it, no matter how impossible it looks. You just don't quit. That belief built railroads. It sent men to the moon, maybe. It built the strongest economy in history. But that same belief that anything's possible, it's also why we're in this mess right now. Because we've been told you cannot do anything about it anymore. And more Americans are starting to believe it. Well, they're told someone else is in control, that the system's too big, that resistance is pointless. But I'm here to tell you that's never the case. It might feel like that's the case. It might look like that's the case, but it's never true. Not for sovereign people. Not for we the people, the Americans. Right now, millions are trapped by weaponized debt. Credit cards, mortgages, free money that turned into chains. You step out of line, you lose your job. You lose your house and your family. I get it. I've lived it. But unless we say no more and start working our way out, there will be no way out. We're at a precipice. Look at the UK, testing grounds for digital IDs, cash limits, and travel restrictions. Look at Vietnam, millions of bank accounts and the money gone overnight for refusing digital IDs. Just one click of the delete button and it was all gone. So don't think it won't come to America. Matter of fact, it's already there. The roots are planted and they're growing quickly. But if there's one country that can fight back, it's the United States. Not because of our government. It's because of us, the people. Look, I've lived in 10 countries. I've seen courage everywhere. But the most courage, the everyday courage that I've seen is still American. It's rare, and it's an anomaly, but it's why wherever I went, people wanted to work with me because I just don't quit. That's the mindset that I was raised on. That's who we are as a nation. That's why we led the world to freedom. And this is the one thing that we all have in common, whether you're on the left fighting for climate change, or you're on the right fighting for the freedom that you believe in with all your heart and soul, that you can achieve it. That is our unifier. That's our strength. That resolve, that belief, that absolute certainty in our abilities. But it's fading because too many people believe the narratives. They're giving up. When I say we have to take America back at the end of my videos, that's not a slogan. I absolutely mean that. And don't get me wrong, this isn't about revolt. It's about resolve. It's about becoming sovereign individuals again, getting our house in order, getting out of debt for one, building something meaningful, finding ways to be free again. Because freedom isn't an entitlement, it's a practice. It's not a trophy either, it's a discipline. Freedom begins in you, in your choices, your habits, your courage. Look, if you want a free country, you must first be a free person. Sovereignty begins at home, in your mind, your family, your work. Because when enough of us rise within, when enough of us reclaim that inner freedom, no government, no institution, no narrative can stand against it. That's how we take America back. Not with anger, but with courage. Not with slogans, but with substance. Not by waiting for someone else, but by becoming that someone else. And when we do, the world will see it. And they'll remember what America truly stands for. And they will see that it's possible. That's why it's up to us. And that's why it matters now more than ever. I take that very seriously. Do you?